Hello, hello, Cancer. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about December. Yes, I'm also Lady J of Lady J's Tarot Reading. Huzzah! I am a person who is now reading cards at Renaissance fairs, and so I wanted to introduce you to my space. This is what I take with me everywhere I go. Hopefully someday I'll come to a city near you, but half of my subscribers have known me from a fair. So, hello, and the others have not. So I wanted to check in and let you know what this is all about, because I believe my channel will be rebranding itself to Lady J's Tarot Reading. And I wanted you to have a point of reference, and so we'll spend the month giving you a point of reference, correct? All right. All the decks are also different because I mentioned change was in the air. So here it is, all the changes, all the changes, all the changes. It's pretty exciting, actually. I'm using the Crystal Ally cards, the Evolution Edition. I'm also using John Holland's cards, both of his Oracle decks. So it's cool. We're going to have some good times here. And I will put all the links in the bottom for all the cards that I'm using. I'm also using a really unique tarot deck, which is a compilation deck. Yes, my tent is outside, and so now we have odd sounds from the outdoors, including cars driving by. Not to worry, but I will introduce you to the Alleyman's Tarot when we get there, and it's super cool. I think you'll really like it. Let's go ahead and pick a guiding card for the month, right? We're going to pick one of these Crystal Ally cards for our guiding message for the month. Cancer. And we'll just set these aside. All right. So, evolution. Herderite. It's a wonderful stone. But evolution is speaking specifically to evolving, changing, becoming different than what you were to what you are now. And that means it's an interesting word to have go in context with the message I got for you from Spirit. Spirit is telling me that what you need to focus in on right now is absolutely to take care of yourself. Self-care is a big deal. You want to keep your body prepared for what comes. The message from Spirit also for everybody is to remain flexible and open to all the possibilities that are out there, because it's a big deal right now. We're walking through doorways, and what we see on the other side may be different than we thought. So we need to be open to the possibilities and open to all the possible options, right? That's good news. Father, Mother, God, Star Brothers and Sisters, speak to Cancer for December. Thank you. So yes, we are going to get these cards. Ready to go. We'll go ahead and we're going to have the same 4 columns as always and 3 rows. But let's see what we have that comes up, and we'll talk about it. All right. Give you a good overview for the month of December, and then we'll clarify and add in cards as we go. Alrighty. Cool. So, Cancer, let's talk about what's going on for December 3rd through the 9th. All right. December 3rd through the 9th, we have something going on. We have the disruption card, speaking plainly to how something is going to be a little bit earth-shattering in your world. This could be a health issue, so see a doctor if you're feeling funny. It could be something physical happening to your house, or something going on at work that's rather catastrophic or surprising. And it will change the way everything works on everything. Okay, so pay attention to what that is. The area where you're blocked this week is a spiritual union, which speaks plainly to you're not going to be able to connect with anyone right now. It's not a good time to be in a couple. It just isn't. You're busy. You're kind of busy right now, and it isn't because you don't love them. It isn't because of anything else or any love lost. It's just bad timing, and so if you can accept that, that's cool. And Destiny card is right here saying that what you have coming this particular week is you're going to be stepping into who you really are or who you really can be. It means that maybe some part of you has been blocked. Maybe this disruption is bringing out the best in you. You are working best under crazy conditions. So let that inner Cub Scout come out and do your thing. Do Girl Scout, Cub Scout, you do you. But the truth is that the more you let that capable human being out, you will be able to appreciate the other facets of yourself and manifest through this situation. And it's part of who you're supposed to be anyway. So huzzah! Excellent, right? Let's talk about the 10th through the 16th. All right, moving on. This is a card called Moving On. There it is. There will be an opportunity for you to, I feel like whatever happened last week has you dusting off your pants and walking away. Going, okay, I did my job. I've done everything I can here. I'm on my way. And that's okay. You don't have to be anywhere forever. So what's interesting about this card is that he's walking from fall into spring. So the leaves behind him are orange, like fall or winter, and the green ones are here where he's going. He's going towards growth and new life and new openings and new opportunities. So there's new opportunity presenting itself, and you're moving towards that instead of staying behind where you've been. Okay? It doesn't mean that where you've been, it just means it's okay and it's on its way. All right? Clouds happen when you're outside and the light changes tremendously. So fun, right? Heartache and loss is where we're blocked. So we talked about bad timing in the relationship last week. Heartache and loss is blocked right now. So I'm getting that your partner isn't going to let this little adventure that you're going on stop them from being in your life because it's blocked, right? Huzzah! The lights came back on. So yes, I don't feel like you're going to be losing anyone right now. That's blocked. You are taking them with you, or they are refusing to be dropped off. They will stick with you while you go through this. All right. But you are absolutely having new beginnings this week. I mean, what the heck, right? Your solution is new beginnings. So you are starting something new. This is awesome. I love this for you. It's very Fool oriented. Nice. So we have moving on, new beginnings. Hello. Could it be more interesting? Nope. So cool for you, Cancer. I love that for you. Let's talk about the 17th through the 23rd of December. Yes, indeed. We have material and spiritual prosperity. So you are, in fact, manifesting something fabulous. Whether it's a house, a home, a job, something is coming to you that is going to help you with your finances, with your solid space, with a place to land and be a person, right? You're going to stand tall, stand strong, and be all that you can be in this moment of now. And I think that's really kind of groovy for you. You have everything you want and need at your disposal. This is brilliant and beautiful. Positive movement forward is blocked this particular week. It's okay. You've been doing a lot of other moving. So having a moment where you just sit still in your prosperity, I think that's perfectly all right. So we'll look at this more closely when we do the in-depth reading, but I really don't see it as an issue for you. It's just like 1 week of not doing a lot of movement forward. You're going to stand in your awesomeness. Hello. Good for you. Excellent. With all the material and spiritual prosperity, spiritual. Your third eye is on fire. And it's part of your solution to remember to look for the magic wherever you're standing, okay? Look for the magic. Look for the beautiful things that are happening around you. Notice the fairies taking part in whatever's going on around your yard. It doesn't even have to be a yard, because the brownies come inside your house and hide things, right? So don't be remiss to remember the little people that are wandering around you, that are the magical parts of your life, that are here to help when you communicate with them, when you enjoy their hospitality and foster their awesomeness. They can become a part of your situation and make things better. So excellent. Let the magic and the ability to see things through a child's eye, shall we say, because I think you will like it a lot to really see things through a child's eye. Very nice. The week of the 24th through the 30th of December, we have Trapped in Fear. So, interesting. You've gone from pure beauty and fabulousness for the last 2 weeks to suddenly a lack of faith about what's going on, and you're stuck in a fearful spot. I'm going to suggest that you really reach out to other people. We'll, of course, clarify this, but if you can reach out to other people and communicate what's going on and how you're feeling, I think that it will help a lot, okay? The more you communicate with others, the more the fear is released and it isn't stuck in you, right? We don't want you to be stuck in fear. Being aware of what's going on around you appears to be blocked. So you are indeed having an issue with a blockage in that department. Interesting, because we were starting to look at everything through that, and then it got blocked immediately. So either you need to get some crystals around you so you can see things from a kid's point of view, or just your general awareness about things. Maybe that's what scared you, is you saw it from a child's eye and you freaked out, and it scared you. So you were like, we're not supposed to see things. And the fact is, sometimes you do. It just doesn't. You just have to talk to the right people, and they will talk you through it. Call me. Okay. It's all good. Don't be scared. All right. Deception and envy are the solution. Interestingly enough, we're going to get more information about this, but I think when you let the awareness stop being blocked and you start noticing what's going on around you, the people around you are going to be potentially the ones deceiving you and putting on airs, maybe, to make it seem like this is what's going on, when it's not actually what's going on. But you're going to have to deal with their issues and maybe talk them through the fact that they have possibilities, and you need to just deposit a crap load of hope on them, right? So that will be the goal that week, is to see if you can't share some hope with other people so that they will feel better and stop making you feel like somebody who doesn't deserve to be loved or appreciated, which is complete junk. All right, so let's take these all off to one side. As we do, you can see that it's not all totally different. It's the cards that are all different, and the setup is all different. And I want you to communicate to me in the comments below if this is cool, if you like this, if this is something you really want to see more of. If you like the costume, I was thinking that the costume might be a temporary experience just to help you get the idea where I'm headed, because I'm a pirate, you know. But I want you to communicate with me about what that is so that I know what's going on, all right? If you don't tell me, I won't know. So let's talk about the Alleyman's Tarot. It is a compilation deck. I told you, there's over 175 cards in this deck with all the boosters and all the good stuff that come with it. This is 175 different artists all getting together and having individual cards from their decks added to this deck. And that means that there are more than a few death cards, more than a few tower cards, more than a few other cards. The many cards are repeated, and there are some in here that aren't even cards in a tarot deck. So we call it tarot because that's what he said on the label. But the fact that he's added different things to it that make us all go, huh, is perfect and lovely and wonderful, and it adds a lot of dimension. What my plan for this deck is for us is that I'm going to program it for you, right? Father, Mother, God, star brothers and sisters, please help Cancer get the right messages. Thank you. And now I'm going to cut it 3 ways into 3 basically decks, right? Now, this will be the only set of cards I use for you throughout the month of December, right? So we're going to use only these cards. These ones all go over here. But now these have been pre-programmed for the month of December, and they're ready to go for right here. Let's talk about it. This is a very interesting deck. It has lots and lots of interesting things going on. I think you'll find it fascinating and amazing. I encourage you to look for it online and see if it's still available. I'm not even positive that it is. He may have gone on to another project. So there's those. I'm going to move these over here. All right. So let's talk about what's happening. Okay. We were talking about disruption being the overall theme for the week, right? That's interesting. There's the strength card here is reminding you that while all things are not going according to plan and things are a little topsy-turvy, right? This is disruption. We're going to have an opportunity to work through some old stuff that this feels like it's triggering. So you're going to need to dig deep and work through old stuff inside yourself that is making you feel, less than prepared, right? Huh. It has an up and a down. Interesting. I don't read them either way like that, but this is talking about control and discipline and self-mastery. We were talking about other stuff like that, but you want to dig deep, go through those messages that you're getting from yourself, take care of your personal self, right? And be prepared. There is some lightning in a bottle right here, which is a really cool card. It speaks plainly to me about how potential. This is all about potential intensity and potential awesomeness, potential outstanding stuff happening, which is clear because we have this wonderful other card, Destiny, coming up. So yeah, this is awesome. Whatever's coming, you have some really brilliant, you may have feel triggered, but you're going to step through that and become the awesome self that you belong to be with complete potential busting out of you. Awesome. Love that. The area where you're blocked this month is spiritual union, showing me that we talked about the timing being off for your partnership, if you're in one. And if it's a business partnership, timing is still off. It's feeling awkward. Maybe that's where the disruption is within the relationship or within that partnership at work. Page of curses. Page of curses. Who else would have a page of curses, right? Anyway, so this card here speaks to how it really feels like there might be some news coming through that other people were not so groovy, or they were working against you, is what happened. So I want you to sort of keep that in mind. You may be getting information that people were working against you. Okay. Interesting. Let it land where it does, but don't obsess about it, because I don't think it's going to help. All right? And yes, we have the Devil card. The Devil card here is saying that you have the opportunity still to sabotage this whole situation if you choose to. I really hope you won't, because you have all this potential. If you crap all over your potential with self-sabotage, well, then where are you going? What are you going to do? There's so much more to do with the strength and the message in lightning in the bottle. You can absolutely step into your destiny. Destiny here is a fantastical, fabulous card. It speaks plainly to me of you using the many facets of yourself, becoming all that you are, experiencing new parts of yourself. It's good. This is a wonderful thing to do. We want you to do that. That is so great, so awesome, and so fabulous. Perfect. Please do that. It's important. All right? And of course, the Queen of Strays is here, letting us know that you will be able to rally the troops to you. And yes, indeed, you'll be getting messages from unlikely sources. Don't be mad about that. Just open your mind to the possibility that people you don't normally pay attention to very much are going to be the ones you want to pay attention to. Do you get that? Right. That's good news. All right. And yeah, we have the Six of Wands here, which speaks about taking your ideas and sharing them with the world. And in this configuration, it seems like you'll need a convincing argument in this situation where it's normally easy to share your ideas. This speaks to needing to use a little more convincing than usual, all right? And I don't want you to be upset about that. Just know that paying attention to how other people perceive you is only useful insofar as you go, okay, well, that's interesting. Do I want to change it? Do I care? Maybe, maybe not. And if you need a convincing argument to explain, hey, no, that guy's wrong, then do it. Step into that moment and you'll be all right. All right. And here's another deck from John Holland, and that is the Tarot Oracle for the Heart, right? It's the green deck. I don't know if you're familiar or not, but we'll get into it right now. We're going to use these to clarify these cards so that we have a little more insight as to what's going on. So we're kind of doing what we did last month, only now we're doing it with all different decks. Baby Einstein came back. He's cool. He really likes it in the tent. I can't lie. He's super excited to be playing around in Pirate Land. So funny. So, let's talk about what's going on here. Come on, Cancer, let's talk about this situation. Get some clarity to these cards, all right? We're going to clarify lightning in a bottle. Oh, we're going to clarify disruption first. Okay. Clarifying disruption. Clarifying lightning. Let's clarify Page of Curses. And let's go ahead and clarify destiny. All right. I think that's good. We'll go ahead and set these aside. Let's talk about disruption. What kind of disruption are we looking at here? We have the third eye chakra. Third eye. So I feel this disruption is spiritual for you. It is going to be something where something is waking up in you that you weren't quite aware was there. And so you're tripping and you're seeing stuff you didn't expect to see. Maybe now you're seeing the fairies, you're seeing other things, and it's okay. Don't be alarmed. Call me. We'll talk. Call me. Okay. Because it's not bad. It's just surprising. And you're like, whoa, I don't know what this is, but it's changing myself. It's changing everything. Don't be afraid. Just master yourself. Get through the strength of it all. And no, you don't have to share with everybody, okay? Just know you don't have to share with everybody. Share with the people who get you. Lightning in a bottle. Untapped potential. So, huzzah, you have it. You've got it. Come join me. Ha-ha. It's going to be great. Change your focus, right? You have the third eye chakra and changing your focus. Ha-ha. They're telling you that the more you change your focus, the more you'll see, the more you'll understand, the more that will come through, the more you will be in a place, and it's going to be great. So don't be alarmed. It's not bad. Everything here is good and as it should be, all right? So the spiritual union is blocked because you're blocking it. If you don't want to block it, don't block it. This is you getting in touch with your psychic self. Don't be mad. Cancer, just don't be mad. Not everybody has to make a living based on their psychic self. You can go on with the rest of your life as per usual, just needing to make a few little changes. Just a few little changes will change everything for you and open up the world to you, all right? The Page of Curses is speaking plainly to you're Googling things and they're getting all the negative side of what's going on, which is leaving you feeling like it's all bad. It's not all bad. It's just different, okay? So it's good to be different. Being different is what we are. Don't be mad. And don't sabotage yourself by continuing to play on Google, because Google's not your answer. Sorry, just isn't. So destiny has shown up to say this is something that's been percolating inside of you for a long time. You've had little hints, little possibilities. You've just always run away from it, thinking that it must be wrong. It can't be true. It's not possible. This isn't me. It's like, maybe it is. Don't be alarmed. Oh, we clarified the Page of Curses, didn't we? We did. Sadness and isolation. This is sadness and isolation, speaking to the fact that I think the curse would be sadness and isolation. When you open up to what's going on, you'll find out you're never ever really alone. Even when you walk alone in a forest, you're surrounded by the fairies and the fae and all the other people and all the other stuff, so you're never really alone. Just need to invite them along, and they'll feel included and fabulously happy to know that you're there. Watch out for the fairies. Sometimes they get a little aggressive. Okay. And the devil could be sabotaging yourself. This could be sharing it with the wrong people in your world. There are certainly people who are not going to believe any of this, so you don't have to share it with everybody. You can just let it be part of who you are. Doesn't matter. It's not everybody's business, okay? You don't have to wear a I Believe in Fairies shirt. It's okay. The Destiny card speaks to your solution. This is part of just another facet of yourself. Don't be alarmed by it. Don't let it pull you back from yourself. Don't let it stop you from being who you are today. You're good, okay? So, seek the truth. Seek the truth, right? As you start to seek, you will discover in various meditations that you're on the right path and everything is okay. And you can have two things coexisting next to each other. The hard and the soft can exist next to each other and be fine, okay? It's going to be great, okay? Don't be alarmed, all right? The Queen of Strays here is talking about, of course, being careful who you listen to, yes, but don't be mad if some of the people you hear from are unexpected sources. It's better than you think, all right? Excellent. And of course, having a convincing argument when you start talking about this stuff will be helpful to you so that you can proceed in a forwardly fashion, right? Okay, excellent. This is really cool. I'm excited to see this. And for the Cancerians that I know personally, who this is happening to, if you know me, call me. I'll walk you through it. Don't be alarmed. Okay. Of course, most of you who are going through this aren't even here yet. So that's a total shame. But if you are here, congratulations. You're on the right path. Things are happening. This is great. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment below. Let me know how all of these changes, which I know there are a lot, are fitting you and how much you're appreciating what's going on here. It helps the algorithm, whatever the hell that means. But I really appreciate you. I don't do this for me. I do this for you. And if you come and watch, that makes it all the more fun for me. And I really, it feeds my energy as well. So please, I appreciate it. And I will talk with you next week. Thank you.